There are three kinds of pole shifts: magnetic, axial, and crustal. With a magnetic shift, the north and south poles literally flip. The pole shift already appears to be happening due to extreme North Pole movement. One result of this wandering North Pole is that some airports have had to renumber their runways. Then there's the axial shift, and one of three possibilities could happen. First, Earth remains as is at an inclined tilt of 23.5 degrees, or it becomes less or more tilted, in which case there will be consequences. Should the axial shift become less tilted, we'll mostly see mild summer and winter seasons, and there will be no spring or fall. However, things will get complicated if the axial shift becomes more tilted. In that case, we'll see extreme summers and winters with brief but mild spring and fall, if at all. The third type of pole shift event is the one most commonly discussed, the crustal shift. With a crustal shift, the planet's crust rolls up towards the Arctic or down towards Antarctica, depending on which side of the world you're on. Has a crustal shift ever happened before? Yes. The deluge story of Noah was a pole shift event, and you may wonder about the most dangerous part of a pole shift. It is something I call core lock, and what it means for the Earth is pretty dire, and we're going to get into that. People are seeing Sol and Nemesis together these days. Nemesis is our second sun. It is a brown dwarf star in a long-period elliptical comet-like orbit of 3,600 lunar years. Nemesis has a clockwise orbit that is inclined about 30 degrees to the ecliptic, and it has 3 major planets and several satellites. In 2030, the pole shift will occur when Nemesis is below the ecliptic while in opposition to Earth. That being said, what does this mean for Earth? To answer that question, we need to cover the basics. We will work our way from the inside out, beginning with the inner core. It is solid and accounts for 20% of Earth's radius. It is surrounded by the outer core, which generates Earth's magnetic field. Then there is the mantle, which comes in 2 parts. The lower mantle, which surrounds the outer core, has a slow geological flow rate. It is in turn surrounded by the upper mantle, which has a more elastic flow rate and shorter timescales. And finally, there is the crust, the outermost layer of our planet, and its thickness varies from 5 to 70 kilometers. According to a recent satellite survey, academic researchers report that a mysterious force began bombarding the Earth in 1995 when it first started heating the core. Further deep-time research also revealed that this force, which is very mysterious, occurs every 12,000 years. I call it the Nemesis force. This is because the heating of Earth's core has resulted in changes. As magma becomes more viscous, it flows more rapidly, causing our planet to bulge at the equator. Here's the Earth's solid inner core as it was in 1995. According to recent satellite data, Earth's solid inner core is here as of 2024. This proves that Nemesis has a lock on Earth's inner core. What is the result? Earth's core is a bit off kilter, like a washing machine with an unbalanced load. Ostensibly, Chemtrails are used to partly mitigate this mysterious nemesis force by reflecting it into space. Nonetheless, Nemesis core lock is about attraction, and Nemesis has a solid lock on Earth's inner core, which is tracking with us. So let's see how that works. Here we see the core lock in 2024, the year Nemesis achieves perihelion, its closest distance to the Sun. Now let's move forward in time. As you can see, Earth's inner core will follow Nemesis from perihelion in 2024 to the pole shift in 2030. Why 2030? It will be Nemesis' closest approach to Earth, where its grip on our core will be substantial. You may wonder, is this hypothetical? No, it's not. Why? Because nothing can stop what is coming.